One of the big problems with the YouTube is videos like this. You can't see the words, but it says the powerful elite of Freemasonry. Freemasonry started in Egypt, India. It's about astrology, meditation, geometry, finding the universe within all of us, basically have higher conscious. But these guys who want to take shit way too serious want to make you believe. See right there, look, a compass, another compass. It's geometry. The dude's like, wake up call.
The banker Nathan Mayer Rothschild became a Freemason in 1802 in the Lodge of Emulation in London. James and Anselm Rothschild were in the 1850s.
So because Rothschilds were in a Freemason group, does that mean it represents all Freemasons throughout history? Enemy's been known to take other people's names, groups, claim to be them. We had that with the Greeks. The Macedonians were an invading group. They weren't the Greeks. Had that in Germany too. Had in England. The best example is America. What do you call people today who came from European immigrants? Americans.
A large group of international bankers and industrialists.
So this one's basically saying Freemasons was about bankers and Rothschilds. It's like saying a pedophile Catholic priest represents every single Catholic person in the world. This one I thought I was gonna do Sad Frequency, but he did a totally different thing. I'm surprised he's not saying it's devilish.
To Deep Truth Live this morning. We have
Get through this and other attack in England. But anytime I have something that brings humanation, it's always based on fear. I've seen them earlier. I've been wanting to do videos and talking about how these guys are ridiculous, how they take shit so serious. They actually believe in the stories in the Bibles. And I tell them, if you're gonna take the Bible serious, then you gotta take the part serious where God said you can rape and kill kids. You know, it pleases Him to bash babies' heads against rocks. That's why the Spaniards did that to the Indian babies. They were doing what the priest said was in the Bible. YouTube seems not to let me bring it up. See, CERN. This is the same person who had the Saturn frequency. What I understand from CERN, they're trying to understand the subparticle atoms. You know, what is that empty space? Is it really empty? Basically, the God particle. Maybe the beginning of all. It's a big thing. It's a big science thing, but you can see it better right there when he wants to say it's a hoax. He's saying particles are a hoax. We know particles are not a hoax. All you gotta do is get a microscope, a really good microscope, and put it against any surface, your skin or whatever, and you'll see the particles, the atoms. It's not a fucking hoax. How you think fucking atomic bombs are done? It's the split of the atoms. These dudes are basically like the Putin's, not Russia thing. I'm trying to say the English people that came to America, the ones that were really hardcore religious, like the witch burnings and stuff. They were against science, like, big time. Really, it was the Freemason Christians and Moors that brought science to the American government. You know, they push for that shit. They don't tell you when the history's on. It was a black Freemason American who probably won the war for the American Revolution. He was the spy for George Washington. He spied on the British. You never hear about this guy though. Like Paul Joseph Watson was saying how like people complain how there's not enough role for black actors in English history movies or TV shows. And Paul Joseph Watson was like, 'cause there was no blacks back then in England. That's the bullshit. There was like more blacks back then. They don't. He probably doesn't even know, to be honest. He probably never looked at an artifact in his life. George Soros. His bad, just like you say, is. Yeah, but you don't even get anything good on Facebook. I mean, YouTube. This is truth right there. You see Eddie Bravo trying to push that flat earth bullshit. This flat earth stuff is basically telling you to deny logic, math, measurements. You know, we know the earth is it's more like a sphere, but the sun is the best example. If the earth was really flat like that, and the sun was just going like this, I mean, how does it even go around in the first place? We know this, the earth is revolving around the sun, right? So how do we have seasons? How do we have day and night? If it's flat, it doesn't make sense. You can prove this with a fucking lamp. Just put on a flat surface. And you go this way, it'll still be light on the flat surface. You go this way, it'll still be light on the flat surface. If it's going around, you have nights and days. You have seasons. We know this shit. We can go anywhere around the world now. We know this shit. I mean, how do you explain Alaska being light for like months or dark for being? Some days they'll have darkness and shit. Same way with South Pole. You can't have that with a flat surface. And you can look at the moon. The moon does turn. It's a fucking myth that it doesn't. And you can see the Earth's shadow on the moon. It'll have a circle. And you'll see it. Just watch the fucking moon for a month. I guarantee you'll never believe in this flat Earth shit again. And then Shaquille O'Neal came on and that dude's supposed to be a Freemason yet. Freemason was about higher conscience and math and science, not ignorance. Now, the thing is, nobody believed the earth was flat back then. It's bullshit. Nobody believed in that. There's fucking paintings of Jesus on top of a round world, even the statues. That's truth right there. Yeah, we have welfare for all with all different kinds of people. I wouldn't be surprised immigrants taking advantage of something that anybody can do too. I know Americans would take advantage of that shit too. I'm not saying it's right, but lately there's a real finger pointing towards Islam, where everybody say Islam is just evil, Satan, and shit. They believe in the same goddamn shit as Christians do. The Quran is 75% the same as the Holy Bible. Same characters and everything. That's why Jesus is the most coded person in there. You know, the only thing that's different is the Quran was written in Arabic. The guy didn't fucking get fucking messages in that cave. He was just fucking pagarizing. That's all he did. And people were like, oh, the Quran got rapes and shit. Yeah, so does the Bible. What's your point? Yeah. I like their seeds, so I can't complain. Giving this guy fucking fame too. It's a fucking joke. And see, here you go. Another one with bullshit. And you can tell it's a fake picture. It's fake as fuck. It don't look right. If it doesn't look right, it's not real. And people fall for this shit. I mean, look at the guy. If you really look at this picture, it does not look right. When you see pictures of Bill, mummies and stuff, it doesn't look wrong. It doesn't, you know, people's shadows line up and everything. The shadows don't line up at all. It's just shitty ass fucking polo shop bullshit. And there's nothing in the Bible about fallen angels. And Babylon, they're confusing Babylon with Samaria. And their opinion was a word for trying or bully. It never said they fell. It said the sons of God fell. Then Jesus said in the Bible, isn't it written that we're all the sons of gods? The Bible is basically the story of all of us. Adam is the fall, and Jesus is the rise. Basically a book about the character and how to meditate and all kinds of shit. Only keep the virgin thoughts. That's why God commands killing everybody but keeping the virgins. But they had to write them in the way people back then would understand it. And back then they did do sick shit like that. Like if you read comic books, man, comic books were like fucking, it'll have a meaning to the story to them, like movies, you know, there's like a moral story to it, you know, especially the real good movies that got like a metaphor story to it. I can't think of one right now. There's so few good movies these days. Let me see. I mean, YouTube don't really give you much. At least this dude showed that child molesting isn't just Muslims and shit. You go to Infowar Facebook group, all you see is them blaming Muslims. Man, I was just making fun of the whole Russian shit. That shit was actually funny. They smacked his ass for real. And every once in a while, though, see, this little girl, I asked her, what Jesus did you see? Because all those paintings of Jesus in this Roman cave, and they're all black. Samson's black, Abraham's black, Isaac's black, Sam, you know, all of them. This porno girl had trauma. She probably saw what first thing her mind grasps towards, image that she'd been told it'll keep her safe. And you tell me this guy is real good. If you want some good shit, this guy is real good. And it's kind of funny. Metalhead people always turn out to be the smarter ones than the religious people. But there was like this video where like they want to ban Islam in America. You want to ban Sharia law, that's fine, but ban the churches for the Muslims or ban their praying in school. It's fucking stupid. You people complain about Christian players getting banned, and now you want to ban other people religion. America's supposed to be about religious freedom. Yeah, except they're teaching hate and all that shit. A certain church, they should be shut down. That's bullshit. Shouldn't be teaching hate. But one man's terrorist is the other man's freedom fighter.